I want to start this video out by asking, how far would you guys go for internet clout? A couple answers that may come to mind is disturbing public peace, giving your brother a nice little smoochie, or perhaps, you know, faking your own deletion. While I personally wouldn't do any of those things, I'd much rather just to get my internet clout points up, you know, nothing too crazy. But today we aren't really here to talk about me. We're talking about a man who ate parasites and then baited his audience into thinking he got deleted from this simulation server. And not just any parasite. I don't know, he's not eating your favorite content leech snacks here, but instead this man willingly ate a tapeworm. Yeah, you heard me correctly. This dude willingly woke up on a random Tuesday and said, I really think today is a great day to munch on some worms. This world is just so sick. I think we truly do need a great reset. I've been saying this for a long time. Like, just think about it. What if we went back to the days where we were just rubbing sticks together and throwing rocks at mammoths? And I can hear it now. But what if the mammoth crushed you? Then GG's was simply your time to go. I don't know what to tell you. I also wanted to say if I sound or look like I got the suds in this video, it's because my allergies have taken hold of my vessel and I am currently under attack. I'm like oh shit. Long story short, I'm suffering. However, the content grind doesn't stop, baby. I need motion. And y'all liking and subbing up will make me feel 100% better. Any doctor who claims this is not backed by science, they're a quack. Listen to Big Buford instead. Like, I'm the only trustworthy person out here. Like, I would never steer y'all wrong. And one more thing, fair warning before we get too deep into this video. This is a really gross one. I'm gonna try to keep it as non-queasy as possible, but I mean, it's a eating dead-ass parasites reviews, so I can really only do too much. Timestamps will be in the video and also in the description if I remember to throw them down there when I upload this, but yeah, let's get into it. All right, so this right here is Nick Ritaka. He is a TikToker who catches and cooks fish for content, which is admittedly pretty cool. You know, fishing is pretty swag. It makes me feel like a dude. I feel like a man when I fish. I get it. Like, I feel the testosterone pumping from my chest to my dick to like my hands when I'm casting the reel, like, get over here. His content before this was pretty tame, you know, he's just catching and cooking shit, vibing out, nothing too crazy. And that was until the clout demons on his right shoulder started whispering sweet, nasty nothings in his ear. Nick, eat a nasty parasite, Nick. Eat it, eat it. Anyways, here's the clip. It's a crazy one, so I'm gonna just pop in and speak my piece as we go.
Let's go fishing in the hurricane. I'm gonna be using a whopper flopper, which is a topwater lure. This guy's coming in at 13 inches and a quarter. He has some nice fillets on him.
Okay, so jumping right into it, we see that he caught a bass in the wild, and since it's in the wild and not farm raised like most of the stuff in the store is, the chance of having icky things inside of it just jumps up exponentially. So finding any fish or wild animal with a parasite is really not out of the ordinary here. Matter of fact, if you buy wild caught fish at a grocery store, it probably had parasites in it. I'm just being real with you. Niggas just scoop that bitch out and put it in the package, and now you're eating it. However, the problem is not that he found a fish with parasites in it, it's the sequence of events after it. And I'm gonna throw a trigger warning here. If you're scared of like oogie boogie nasty guts and stuff like that, timestamp to skip is going to be somewhere around here. I may blur it out, I don't know yet, but if I don't, YouTube, this is for educational purposes. He is explaining how to fillet a fish. Leave me alone.
Largemouth bass is a great first fish to fillet because they don't have round heads, so they're not going to be wobbling all over the place. Realizing that he has tapeworm, so it's going to be pretty tough to eat.
Pause time out. Y'all caught that, right? Him camera zoomed in at 8x magnification over the tapeworms. You know what you are, buddy. And who knows, it might just be my content brain peeping these small details, but this TikTok was destined to boom simply off of this frame right here. You know what? That's strike one. What's this strike system for? I don't know yet, but you best not get to 3. Let's keep going.
I looked it up, and apparently if you cook the fish thoroughly, the tapeworm shouldn't affect you, but I can't say that I'm not experiencing problems after I ate it. This is the fillet I got. I seasoned it, threw it in the pan, and then presented it.
Hey, get that pimp over there. Oh, my brother in Christ, you just said not even 2 seconds ago, if you cooked it right, tapeworms won't affect you. And I'm no chef, but I don't think you gotta be a chef to understand that you're not supposed to put uncooked food next to cooked food. Better yet, you're not even supposed to have those two touching. Strike 2 for that.
Right next to the tapeworms, which was a mistake. Yo, low-key, like, the tapeworms add some flavor. They're pretty good.
Huh?
What the hell? This might be TMI. It's been 2 days, and I've not stopped going to the bathroom. I'm kind of afraid that I literally have tapeworms in my stomach. I've never gone to the bathroom this much in my life. I'm mildly concerned.
Question. Why do you look so happy then, Nick? In each of these videos, you are cheesing ear to ear like Mickey Mouse because you know these videos are going to boom and you're going to get motion. And you know, I really didn't want to do this, but hold on. Strike three, pal. This is no laughing matter. Strike three, buddy. What's up with you? What is up with you? Cloud Demon. Not gonna lie, gang. You're done, pal. You're done. It's all over for you. You're cooked. I hope that mud butt feels satisfying. You know you can't wipe your ass with clout, buddy. 3 strikes, we're not even halfway through the video. I should have timed those a lot differently. I can just imagine this guy was watching How to Eat Fried Worms and said, you know what? What if I did that? What if I ate those worms? All the puking? Nah, nigga, I'm invincible. And then he will see to shit his brains out day after day for like the next week. Isn't eating stuff you're not supposed to be munching on how damn near every plague that humanity has ever dealt with happened? Black plague came from eating rats, E. coli come from eating butt, and didn't come from some dude eating a bat over in China. Can I even say in a video anymore? Like, is YouTube still on that? The 2020 sickness. We're going to double with that. Someone stripped this man phone away before he becomes patient 0 of the dookie. We need a sickness for this. Comment down below what you think the sickness should be for this. And if you thought this lore ends here, oh no. We are halfway done the first arc in the Nick Krataka saga. About 2 days after the first one, he uploads an update video about the parasite stuff. Pretty much saying, he went to the doctor and they gave him some meds, just roll the clip.
Update on the tapeworms that I ate the other day. I went to the doctor and he said it is more than likely that I have tapeworm or some kind of parasite inside me. I'm going to the bathroom nonstop. My stomach is killing me. He prescribed me 3 different medications that are anti-parasitic. We've all seen that video of the bear that has like a 50-foot tapeworm coming out of his butt, and that literally could have been me if I didn't get to the doctor in time. The doctor didn't know what kind of worm it was, so he just like gave me all the different anti-parasitic things. Some of the worms cause seizure, muscle damage, and like you can lose your eyesight because the worms get in there. If there is any lesson you learned from this, it would be do not eat worms inside of a bath.
No, don't eat parasites, period, dude. That is the moral of today's story. Parasites equals no.
Specifically Florida lakes and ponds.
Ah, that makes sense. He is a Florida jit. All adds up.
I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna lie. This was totally my fault. I was like, oh, it'll be a good video. I'll eat some tapeworms. Who does that? Why would I do that?
No, brother, you knew what you were doing. This is a content cheat code. Come on, let's be for real. If I was in your shoes, I would not be doing that. But I'd be doing something different for the content cheat code. We leech over here. That's my cheat code.
And before you guys come at me in the comments, I looked it up, and apparently if you cook the fillets thoroughly, the tapeworms won't get in you, or any worm won't get in you. So another lesson is don't believe things you read on the internet either.
Yeah, no, you read it correctly. If you cook it right, the parasite won't affect you. But the problem is that you put the cooked fish on the raw, contaminated fish, brother. I just abolish TikTok now. Now, this concludes the first arc in our tale of Nasty Nick. If I were to give it a Rotten Tomatoes score, it'd probably be about 4.5 parasites out of 5. I think he did what really needed to happen here. Pacing was good, great plot, believable bait. Everything was, on point. However, there's a next arc. Oh boy. Not even going to give y'all like a little teaser trailer. We're just jumping balls deep into it.
Update on the tapeworm situation with Nick. 7:30 this morning, Nick passed away at the Kaiser Hospital. I was with him over the last 24 hours and he wanted me to inform you guys on the situation. Nick was on anti-parasitic medication and unfortunately it was not working. The worm spread to his eyes and brain. By the time we made it to the hospital, it was clear that Nick was not going to be able to make it and the medical team decided to give him pain medication until he passed away. Tomorrow Eternal Funeral Services is where we're going to be hosting something for Nick at 10:30 a.m. on Saturday. It is going to be an open casket, so this is something that you might not be able to deal with. This is your heads up now. The address is right here on the screen. If there's one lesson we can learn from Nick, it is to not eat tapeworm. He really cared about you guys and he wanted you to know. Hopefully you guys could all remember him fondly and I'll be seeing you guys all at the service.
I apologize.
Hey, whoa. Did Buddy just commit a blood ritual and eat a different parasite to bring back Nick? Nope, wrong parasite. We're all good over here. Actually, no. Dickhead just faked his own deletion and did not think twice about how short the average TikToker's attention span is. Bro, no one watches full videos on the net no more, especially TikTok. What was Blood thinking? Faking your own deletion is one thing, but then posting where the funeral is and what time it is to your 6.1 million TikTok following is absolutely mind-boggling. Surely, a giant group of TikTokers won't go to this exact location on said time because they absolutely watched the entirety of this video. He did actually upload an apology vid, but the OG video is still up and TikTok's algorithm isn't follower based, so some random dude probably just thinks he got deleted. But in my opinion, the apology was pretty good. He hit all the marks. The problem is though, this behavior is just going to get reinforced looking at the TikTok comments. All the top comments are saying he did nothing wrong, and I'm just like, huh? I just really don't understand why he felt the need to do this. Like, he was already pulling in dumb views before this stunt, so just like, why? I mean, we all know these TikTokers are deranged and they hit for views and get excited over the smallest amount of attention, but something about this just screams clout chasing. I go into these commentary videos looking at these situations, wanting to understand both sides and wanting to communicate that, you know, these are really just regular people at the end of the day, and I don't want people to tear others down unless you're a piece of shit and it's just not excusable. Like, you know. So with that being said, I probably should have said this earlier, but don't go over to his TikTok and harass him. But when you intentionally eat a parasite, double down on it, and then fake your own deletion, I literally just can't feel any sympathy for you in the slightest, like at all. And you know what? While we're on the topic, I'm gonna just say it. Stuff like this is why I don't eat at nobody's house. So all my friends that are watching this, I know y'all are not like this, but a nigga gotta stand on business.
What type of nigga stand on business, nigga? One man arm against 50, nigga.
But to finally wrap up this parasitic saga, he's still going. And just a few days before the time of this recording, he not only ate an iguana, but also a stingray. Like, bro, the only time I've ever heard of somebody eating one of those two creatures is during a life or deletion situation on like one of those survival shows such as Naked and Afraid. And even still, those shows are like 80% faked anyway, bro. And to no one's surprise, he allegedly caught another disease, salmonella, while eating the iguana. Truth be told, I don't believe it. I know everyone's different, but smiling and being joyful while talking about it is not how someone with salmonella would be acting. Like, I'm pretty sure you'd be on the toilet shitting your brains out like you were with the tapeworm. This guy not only baits fish, but he also baits viewers like us. Guess you could say he's a masturbator. My fault. That was cringe. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, folks. Just saw the situation, thought it was gross, thought it was funny, thought I can make a few jokes out of it. Once again, sorry if I sounded and or looked like shit on this video. Hopefully this little situation will be gone by tomorrow and I can record another video. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video. If you liked it, subscribe because you made this far into the video and you clearly like me. Check out all my socials linked below, and I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Be safe. Peace.